opportunity. It's like this Kanchipuram, the tradition, the great tradition of our, the craft of weaving, the art of design within the craft, Carnatic classical music, all belong to the same great Indian tradition. So to bring, this was a good opportunity for us to bring together and juxtapose these two elements, two great elements that belong to this great heritage of our country. Basically what we have tried to do here is, Jayashree ma'am came up with the idea of wanting to present something very unique. There's something very unique about Chennai, is the Margazhi Masam and the music festival that is one of a kind in the world. This should go down in the book of records as probably the largest concentration of concerts ever to happen anywhere in the world within a short span of 1 month. So the idea that we can explore the basic, the spine of Indian classical music is the raga. You know, all of you are aware of it. And we chose 5 very seminal and most significant ragas. The idea was that we present 5 designs which will incorporate, which will bring the soundscape, map the soundscape of these ragas onto a template of the saree. So that idea is what you see in front of you in terms of 5 designs, very unique designs, where the pallu of the saree will outline the basic swaras of the raga, each raga. The 5 ragas, like she said, Shankarabharanam, Bhairavi, Kalyani, Kamboji and Todi, which are all very, very, you go to any concert today and you will hear these, one of these ragas being presented in almost all concerts. So this very wonderful idea where we can, because both of them are essentially designs. The raga is a design in the realm of sound, in the realm of music. A weave is a design in the realm of the visual, in terms of colors, in terms of pattern, in terms of texture. So basically it was mapping a sound design onto a visual design, that of the Kanchipuram saree. So I wish it was a lot of fun working on this project, though we wish we had a little more time, you know. But I think I'm very happy with the way it looks, and I'm sure it will be a great treat and a very beautiful addition to this wonderful tradition that Palam silks have, Nadi silks have. I have a very close relationship with the family also, because of supporters and rasikas and very passionate about Carnatic music also. So there too there was an element of, you know, congruence, which I'm thankful for. Thank you so much, Jayashree ma'am. All the best for this collection. Thank you.
Big round of applause for her. Dear friends who are gathered here. So Margazhi is synonymous with music. So kacheri, sabha, pattu sarees and great food is what comes to your mind. And it was sometime in August when I had the privilege of being interviewed along with my father by a very renowned vocalist. And I noticed her wearing a pattu saree with sa pa sa, which was neatly embroidered on her blouse sleeve. And we were just working on concepts for Diwali then. And I was wondering how a person would feel to wear her favorite raga. Every raga has a unique signature, the Arohanam and the Avarohanam. So I thought, why not weave the signature of a raga in a saree? And it would be apt for the music season, the December season. We had never done this before. Of course, for the music season, we did have Isai Payanam, our free shuttle service to help the music lovers to hop from one sabha to another. And we also had sarees designed with musical notes as booties in the body and along the border, and this we had showcased in our first look show early this January. So I decided to work at the raga based designs after Diwali, and then the journey began. So from one musician to another, from music lovers to musicians to professors of musical institutes, Carnatic music is written in one's own language, and no one was sure about representing the raga with musical notations. So we couldn't afford to make any mistake with regard to this design, and we realized that we needed someone who was not only good at music, who not only had a basic knowledge about music, but we needed someone who had an in-depth knowledge about the subject. And who else but Dr. Sriram Parashuram. I had been in touch with him with regard to a lecture demo on ragas that he had done for IWA, an International Women's Association. And so I picked up courage to approach him to help us out with his expertise, and I kept my fingers crossed that he should agree. So when we met him with my team, he was very kind. He treated us with respect in spite of our ignorance about music, and I'm really grateful to my father for having won such good acquaintances. So now, this man here really hides his knowledge beneath his humility. He's a man of two words, but when the topic shifts to music and ragas, the words just flow out like a torrent. He explained that classical music is written in one's native language, but there is a way to denote it in notations as well. And within the next half an hour, we had everything that we needed. We had the entire concept in place. Kalyani, Shankarabharanam, Thodi, Kamboji and Bhairavi. 5 popular ragas from the whole maze, the musical notations for each of these ragas, for the design element, the character of each raga, what it evokes in the listener, and much more. And to top it all, he graciously agreed to compose a unique piece for each raga. The beauty of this composition is that he used something very unique in place of the percussion instrument. He has used the sound of handloom silk being woven as the background music. And what you would hear is the sound of silk interwoven with the raga. And what you would now see is the signature of music woven in silk. The concert collections, Swaras in Silk. Over to you, Sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Please round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.